Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just
You asked for it, you got it on the Hot Pepper Show. Playing good music and good conversation. The hottest topic that you hear. So let the music flow, resonate your soul. Let it heal your soul. Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just welcome to the Hot Pepper Show. Hot Pepper Show.
Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Monday to all and all. Happy Monday to everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Pepper Thomas. Pepper Thomas, and you're in tune to the Hot Pepper Show TV on YouTube. I thank you guys for being here today. I'm so excited to have you here. Yeah, just thrilled. Thrilled. I'm seeing this number over here doing some crazy things. I needed to get right, get tight. So, in case you're just not joining me for the first time, I do this every Monday at 7 p.m. Central. And what I do is what I do. What I do is what I do. And I do this every Monday. I interview artists. I interview musicians, artists. I'm going to be interviewing a gentleman in November. He is the writer of a book, and it's called. He's all about debt free, and he's out of, I think, Virginia, Baltimore, somewhere on the East Coast. And he's an author and minister, and he is all of that. And I can't wait to have him on. We're trying to lock in that date. Is everything looking okay to y'all out there in TV land? Hey, Carolyn. Hello, all. Hey, Pepper. Nice to see you, Carolyn. Carolyn, I'm so excited to have you on because today is a special day. Special. We're talking about our people. That's what we're doing. Is there a delay, or is everybody hearing me okay? Is everything all right? Y'all good? Please tell me you're good. So I always ask, how was your weekend, right? So I have to tell you my weekend. No, oh, thank you. So no fray, no delay. Thank you, Carolyn. I understood what you said. I got it. You know, we do that. You type the wrong thing. We got the letters down and we know everything, right? Of course we do. So my weekend was really good. Saturday, in case you missed it, on Saturday, I did a tribute to D'Angelo on my show Saturday. It was, I know I use amazing a lot, but it was amazing. 3 hours of D'Angelo music. In case you didn't know, or you've been up under a rock, D'Angelo passed away on October the 14th from pancreatic cancer. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to pay tribute to him, pay homage to him, because he is responsible for what I do, what I've done in my career with neo soul and the music. So I wanted to give back and show the works that he has done. So I did that on Saturday, and the link should be on my YouTube page, on this page right here, the YouTube channel. And I need to title it because I was in a hurry when I did it and I didn't title it. But yes, the 3 hours it was beautiful. I was reminiscing, and I played some music that people had never heard from D'Angelo that, might have been new to them. But yeah, it was a great walk down memory lane. It was great. Oh, Faye says amazing tribute. Thank you. Yes, Faye, you were there. Hey, Faye, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Walter says, nope, there's no delay and everything is good. Okay, okay. Patricia Chidziva, did I say it right? Chidziva, Chidziva. I forgot to ask my guest how to pronounce that name, but she's probably laughing at me right now, going, "Pepper can mess up a name." But is it Chidziva? Chidziva, Chidziva, Chidziva. Okay. Thank you, Patricia, for joining us. You must be the sister of Miss Albertina. I think you are. Walter says, hello, Pepper. There I go with the name. Alkebulan. Alkebulan. Okay. Okay. He's laughing in the background. She's like, she gonna mess up the name. I'm trying, girl. Tours and everyone here in the chat, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this platform with your family and friends. Yes, please do. Please do. And Faye says, good day, Pepper. Countdown to the big day. I know my birthday, y'all, is on Saturday. This coming Saturday. Yes, I have a birthday coming up. I'm so excited. And with that being said, I have to tell you this. So I have a birthday coming up. And last year for my birthday, I was gifted an album. Yes, y'all, I have an album. I have an album. It was gifted to me by 13 artists. They got together and wrote 9 songs about moi. It is a beautiful work of art. It is a beautiful project. It is the love was put into it. I listen to it every day. Those of you who have not heard the album, you need to go and get the album. It is on all streaming platforms, Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube, Amazon, Pandora. No excuse. The title of the album is The House That Pepper Built. Okay. The House That Pepper Built. So please go get it. It was my birthday gift last year. I don't know. They're gonna have what they're gonna do this year. They're gonna have to top it. Maybe I might get a trip. I don't know. There's a tour coming up. Let me stop. She's like, Pepper, stop it. You are doing too much. You're doing too much. Oh, my besties on here. Louisiana's in the house, y'all. Hey, girl. Got it already. I love it. I know you do, girl. You've been playing it because I'm your girl. That's what besties do. That's what BFFs do. They be like, girl, I got your back. You got it, girl. Oh, hey, girl. She's on here. Miss Thompson. So another thing, let's see, birthdays on Saturday. What else? I wanted to tell you something. Oh, just so you guys know, I did an interview this past Wednesday with a station out of Florida. It's Muzilog. And they interviewed me. I was interviewed. I got to give myself some hand claps because I very seldom get interviewed. Interviewed, and it was a great interview. The interview was pertaining to my album. He wanted to have the first exclusive on my album, and so he reached out, and thanks to Kevin E. Ross for making it happen. And it was a great interview. So I will put in the comments where you guys can go and check out the interview. I'm going to post it on my social media platform tomorrow, but I will put it in the chat so you can go and check it out. Great interview. Samuel Archer is the host, and it's Muzilog, Musilog. And let me put it in here right now. Well, okay, I'll put it in there as I'm talking. Okay. Yes. And also, I want to say happy birthday goes out to my good friend. He turned 60. Family. His name is Michael Roan. His wife, my good friend Stacy, and sister, she gave him a surprise birthday party and retirement party. He just retired from the police department. He has done his time service. He used to also be a fireman. So it was a great celebration. Y'all, the people came out. It was love, and I made a cake. I got to show y'all the cake. I made a cake. It was a yellow cake. No, it was a lemon cake with lemon filling in between. Yeah, all of that. Okay, so thank you for the hand claps. Thank you. So I have to share with y'all also. I got an early birthday gift. Thank you, Andrea, for my birthday card. She sent me my first birthday card. Yeah. She sent me my first birthday card. I got it, girl. Thank you. But If I look a little different, do I look clearer? Do I look crispy? I know. I'll probably look at this video later and go, oh golly, it's showing a little bit too much. But thanks to Big Rube, he got me a camera. He got me a camera, like a 4K camera. Because he's like, Pepper, it needs to be clear. And I was like, it's already clear. I thought it was clear, but evidently, I don't know. So, but yes, thank you, Big Rube. Oh, she said, you're welcome, lady. Anytime. Okay, so y'all, I have today a guest, and y'all have to hear how we met. We're going to be laughing, just so you know. But you're going to really enjoy this interview. This interview is pertaining to us. We're going back to the motherland, y'all, to Africa. And I'm going to let her pronounce the name so I can get it right. She's going to be like, she chopped that name one more time. She got one more time. That's what I do. At least I'm honest about it, right? I try my best. And I think names are important. They are in the way you pronounce them. So Alkebulan. I'm getting it right. Alkebulan Tours. My guest is Albertina Walker. And no, not the gospel singer, y'all. Not the gospel singer. But you know what? I'm going to ask her, can she sing? I think that's what I'll do when I bring her on. She'll be like, no, girl, I can't sing. But, I'll try to do my best. But what I'm going to do is play one of my partners, sponsors. And then after that, we will come back with Miss Albertina Walker. So keep it right here on The Hot Pepper Show. Burnett's Soul Food, Pflugerville, Texas, where comfort meets flavor, Southern style. At Burnett's, we serve up classic soul food made from scratch with love. Whether you're in the mood for crispy fried chicken, tender, smothered pork chops, or creamy mac and cheese, we've got your cravings covered. The fan favorites are fried chicken, smothered pork chops, collard greens, and candied yams, peach cobbler, and banana pudding. Perfect for lunch, dinner, or catering your next event. Come hungry, leave with a full belly and a happy heart. Burnett's Soul Food is located at 428 Grand Avenue Parkway, Pflugerville, Texas. Their hours are Tuesday through Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. You may visit them at burnett'sfoodforthesoul.com. That's BURNETTS foodforthesoul.com. The telephone number is 512-277-0533. Hello.
Hey girl.
Hey, girl. I saw you right in the background doing this, and I said, okay, don't bring the camera on. because our hand is somewhere that they're gonna be like, what? Like, I said, okay, I'm trying to watch it, and you were standing going, okay, okay. Oh, she just stopped. Let me bring the camera on right quick. How are you doing, Miss Albertina Walker?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you,
That-
Miss Pepper?
I'm doing so good, y'all. Well, let me welcome y'all. Let me get the hand claps together because we got to get the hand claps together because she deserves the hand claps. Let us welcome Miss Albertina
Well,
Walker.
thank you.
So, Miss Albertina Walker, we are here with you today because, okay, I would say because we need to know, but we do need to know. But how did we meet? Let's start off with that. How did you and
Oh
I
my
kind of meet?
gosh.
Now this is going to be like a relationship, right? You know how you ask the male, "How did y'all meet?" and then you ask the female, and the stories are two totally different stories. So let's see what you say.
Okay. Well, I called you.
No, I called you.
No, I called you
Why did you call me?
to remind you to come and pick up your order.
But I called you first in order to talk to you.
I think maybe you
Did
left a message.
I left a message or something because I was looking for
Okay.
some
And then I
toothpaste.
called you back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And look at my teeth, y'all. Look. Yeah. So you called. You called me. You called me back, and then what happened?
And then we started talking for a very long time.
Y'all,
You
very
did
long, very
ask me to
long.
sing. You did ask me if I could sing, and I said no. So don't ask me.
Because I was like, Albertina Walker. She said her name, and I go, like, I know I don't know her, but I was like, the gospel singer. She's like, no, no. I was like, really? She's like, no. But I was calling because where I get my natural toothpaste, which is by the Terra, um, which is they do oils and all, but they have this amazing toothpaste that I use. And the place where I get it from, they closed. And so she referred me to the location that you were at. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Natural Wellness Center if you live
Yeah.
in Austin.
Yes. Natural Wellness Center.
Yep.
And then also during the conversation, she was going to connect me with Brenda Russell. You remember that?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Write it
She
down.
was supposed to, I'm reminding her now. She was
Oh my gosh.
supposed to
Let
connect
me
me
write
to
it
Brenda
down.
Russell. And if y'all don't know who Brenda Russell is, Brenda Russell wrote she wrote many songs, like many songs. Like look up Brenda Russell and she's an icon in the industry. Um but yeah, and so from that we met and we talked for a very long time. Like people at her job thought that she knew me. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Because she was talking to me. We were laughing and giggling and taking, going on. And I gave her my information. You're supposed to be telling the story, and I just took it over. I'm sorry.
That's
I
okay.
gave I gave her the information, and I told her about my show, and that's when she mentioned, "Hey, I can let me connect you to Brenda Russell." Da, 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 da. And I was like, "Okay." So that was it. Gave her my website, told her about my show, podcast, and then it took me 3 months to get my toothpaste because
Correct.
she left and she didn't tell me. And so I didn't know that, my toothpaste was still there because I thought she might have taken it with her when she left. Now let me stop. I'm just making it sound really like
I do love
so
that toothpaste.
that toothpaste is the best.
It is the
So
best.
yeah, she sure did. That's the Brenda Russell. You know who Brenda Russell is? Yes, that's her. That is her. So it took me probably 3 months to go get the toothpaste. I had paid for it, but it was just timing. And also I wanted to go get the toothpaste when she was going to be there so I could meet her finally. Because anytime I called, we had a great conversation. But she had certain days that she was there. So then fast forward, a year passes? Is it a year?
No, it can't be a year. No,
Okay,
maybe
maybe 8
6
months.
months.
6 or 8
Yeah,
months. Yeah,
8
yeah.
months. Yeah.
So I get this message in my Instagram. And she's like, "Hi, this is Albertina Walker." And I'm like, "The gospel singer? is Albertina Walker. I would like to talk to you. And I was like, okay. So left my number and she called. I think you called like a couple of weeks later, a week later.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
And the crazy thing is she was calling me because you had said that I had popped up on your feed and
Correct.
you remembered me, but you were like, hmm. And then you just kind of like went on. You went on by your way, just on a merry little way. And then God told you to call Pepper Thomas. I popped up again
Sure
and you
did.
were like, let me call Pepper. Let me see if she's interested in this tour that I want to do. So that's the story how we met. This is our first time ever seeing each other. Y'all,
Correct.
yeah, we've never met. We've always spoke on the phone. And so I am excited to have her here and for her to share what she wants to share because when she was telling me, I was excited. I was like, "What? How does that work?" And I was intrigued that it's a spiritual tour. So have at it, take over because I know that people have questions for you, but that's just the backstory. And let's just start it off. Where are you originally from? That's what I usually ask everyone. Where are you originally from?
Okay. So I was born and raised in Harare, Zimbabwe. That's where I'm originally from.
Okay.
I came to the United States when I was like 18, about 20 some years ago, for university,
Mhm.
graduated, did my master's, got married, and then here I am in the States.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, born and raised in Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
That's
Mm.
Southeast Africa.
Okay. So the Southeast, because Ghana is West Africa. Okay.
Yeah, so
Nice.
that's like next to South Africa at the tip.
At the tip.
Yeah, yeah.
So what college did you go to?
So for my undergrad, I went to Wesley, and my the master's I did at Shenandoah University in Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So what made you want to stay instead of going back home?
My husband,
Love does it every time, right? You'd be like, my husband was like, yeah,
yeah, he was in
we
the
ain't.
military, so we couldn't go anywhere. So
Wow.
yeah, so we stayed and just stayed the course.
Stayed the course. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and we were speaking earlier, and when you came to the States, right?
Correct.
What were you expecting to see, or how were you expecting it to be compared to, of course, what is shown on the TV where you're from? Because I'm sure it was totally different than what you were expecting when you got here.
I think I ruined everything for myself because I started off in Oklahoma,
Ooh,
and it was a shock. It was a big shock
yeah.
because I was like, where the lights? Like, where's the Vegas, California look? And I was in Oklahoma. So, and imagine
Uh,
20 some years ago, Tulsa was not even what it is right now,
right,
you
right,
know?
right.
So I was just thinking like there's going to be fast cars and highways and all
Mhm.
this. Yeah, it was Oklahoma. Not fun.
Wow, I bet because I'm like, go to Oklahoma. I guess it's
Yeah,
almost like going to.
good old Oklahoma.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, okie dokie. Call. Okay, so fast forward, you get married, you have kids, um, and you're thinking, what can I do? Are you missing something in life? Like, I want to do something else. I want to do something more. I want to portray back home. How did the tour come about? And tell everyone about the tour. And did I
Okay.
pronounce it correctly? Alkebulan,
Alkebulan, yes.
Alkebulan,
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 yes.
which is
Oh
uh,
God.
Africa.
Correct.
Correct.
Um, so I was working for a couple of years, and then I have 4 children,
Hmm.
and so I decided to be a stay-at-home mom.
Hmm.
So for 15, 16 years, I was at home taking care of the kids, and now they're much older and they
Hmm.
can take care of themselves.
Hmm.
Um, last year, and I've been back to Zimbabwe in different parts of the world, back and forth over the years.
Mm-hmm.
But last year, I just felt I felt lost. I was really
Mm-hmm.
lost.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I was questioning the meaning of life. Why am I here? What else can I do?
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I could have gone back to, I did finance back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I could have gone back in that direction. But I knew that's not what I wanted out of life. I didn't want to go back to corporate America. That's not what I
Mm-hmm.
wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt God just telling me, like, you need to go back home. But I was like, how can I do that? I've got kids, my husband, like, I cannot just go by myself.
Mm-hmm.
As God would have it, my sister was one of my sisters was traveling to Zimbabwe, and my husband was just like, why don't you just go with her? Like, go help her out with your dad's estate and da da da. And I'm like thinking, like, are you sure? And he's like, go ahead. But he
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that I was having this battle within myself.
Right, right.
So I went for 4 weeks, believe it or not. I was
Oh,
there for four
wow.
weeks. And yeah, thanks, Johnny. And so, so like literally at the end of my time,
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming back, and I think I've got like 3 days or so left. And I'm sitting there, I'm going like, seriously, like I came all this way. I thought I was gonna get something. There's nothing. Like, are you serious, God? Like, are you serious that I came all this way for nothing?
Mm-hmm.
And then I started watching. I don't know, you know Terrence Howard,
Mm-hmm.
the actor, the
Mm-hmm.
mathematician.
Mm-hmm.
So he's talking to Joe Rogan about math and science and all this stuff, and he mentions Inzalo Ilanga, which means the place where the sun rises. And he says, do you even know that this is one of the most sacred, one of the most important places in the world, but nobody even knows that it exists?
Oh,
So I'm
wow.
sitting there, I'm thinking, like, what? Like, I mean, I know quite a bit about Africa, especially Southern Africa. I'm like, what am I missing?
Mm-hmm.
And so I Google, and there's nothing. Like, Google like maps, you will not find it. Google, there's nothing. So I'm thinking,
Really?
what am I missing? Like, how do I not know this place?
Mm-hmm.
So my niece and I are like, she's in Cape Town, I'm in Joburg. I'm waiting for my flight in a day. And I'm like, okay, I've got to go there. It's a 3-hour drive. Her boyfriend says, I'll take you there. But we needed a guide to get to the mountains, to the place where it actually is. So she's Googling, I'm Googling. She finally finds somebody who connected to somebody who connected to somebody. And eventually we find the guy who can take us up in the mountains. There's only maybe 2 guys in the whole of Africa who know where this place is.
What?
So, yes. So when I get there, he says to me, how did you find us? How did you find this place? And I said, I think it's just God who told me to come here. I'm here because God wants me to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, okay. So Inzalo Ilanga is in South Africa and in Mpumalanga province. It is one of the most sacred places in the world. It's actually the oldest Stonehenge circles in the world.
Mm.
It was first discovered, well, the Europeans finally discovered it maybe like 10, 12 years ago. Us as the African people, we knew about it for thousands of years. It is actually a place where, so we have what's called the wisdom keepers, those that keep the wisdom of the earth, the wisdom of our people.
Mm-hmm.
All those people were, they were initiated in that place. It's a very sacred, very powerful place. When I got there, like, oh my goodness,
Wow.
I couldn't believe. I just stood there like, this is amazing.
So what did it feel like? Like what was happening with your body?
So the energy in that place, because so let me put this one. Let me go back a bit.
Okay.
One of the things when the Europeans found this place, they
Mm-hmm.
of course they started moving things around a bit. they moved one of the rocks, one of the major rocks, which is called the Mother Rock. It's called it's called Mzikazi. This rock, of all the rocks in the world, so like if you go to the Stonehenge, Great Zimbabwe, you go to Machu Picchu, you go to every single sacred site in the world is made of the same stone as the mother stone.
Okay.
Meaning it carries not only frequencies, but consciousness. So I was sitting there and I was thinking, actually, it was last night, I was sitting and I said, okay, God, this is some interesting stuff. And I started thinking about, why did God say to the people building the Tower of Babel, you cannot build that? Why did he confuse them? And if you go back and read that scripture, it talks about them building with brick and not stone. They were the first people to actually burn bricks, put mortar. Every sacred site you come across has no mortar. There is nothing holding the rocks except frequencies, vibrations hold the rocks.
Wow.
So at in Zalulanga, so you have the one major site which has all the alignments. Everything that you see in the pyramids of Giza is there. When you're standing at that place, you are connected to all the different sites. Like all the lines of latitude, longitude, everything is connected from that is the starting point going all over the world. But not only that, it has what's called the 1,000 circles. So imagine and think about this.
Okay.
This is why I was like, when I left, I was like, people won't be interested in this. But the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, no, people need to awaken to the truth. There is what's called 1,000 circles. Like when you have an aerial view and you're looking at this place, literally over 1,000 circles made of this brick in circles all over. Each circle carries its own frequency, its own vibration, its own sound. When you step into that circle, it is changing your frequencies because it has like elements. What are they called? They're called electromagnetic elements.
Okay.
So when you put your feet on the ground, it begins to realign your body.
Wow.
Healing your body just using electromagnetic frequencies.
Wow.
And so I'm just standing there and I'm just stunned. And I'm going like, this actually exists? Like, oh my goodness. Like, how do we not know about this place? And so the gentleman I was with begins to explain to me. Of course, he's like, you are not here by accident. You were called. And your ancestors wanted you to come and see this. They are welcoming you. And of course, as a Christian, we already start thinking like, oh God, everything goes back to, is this of God? Is it of not? But if you think about it, like even in the Bible, Jesus, his ancestors came to say hello. They came to usher him before he went for his burial. And so I'm standing there, I'm looking at him, it's like, they're here to welcome you. This is where you need to be. This is what you needed to ground you. I kid you not, when I left, it was like I had foresight. I just felt grounded. I felt like I belonged. I felt like, again, I mean, and I'm African, like I'm from Zimbabwe, like I should feel that all the time.
All the time. Yeah.
But I didn't. I didn't feel that. And after I left, I just felt grounded. I was like, I told my sisters, I was like, you guys, you will not believe where I went. Not only is it's the last, so if you read like the Epic of Gilgamesh and all this stuff, those books, those ancient texts, they talk about the last king and where he shall be buried. He's actually buried on that mountain. As you're standing at the place where he's buried, it's right across from the pyramid that they believe Adam and Eve, which is why they call it like Adam and Eve, the Adam and Eve's tomb. It has not yet been excavated. Nobody has touched it. It's just sitting there. But the pyramid is right there, right in front. But in South Africa, there's over 36 pyramids. But you're not told that. Just in South Africa alone. And then I'm sitting there, I'm just like, oh wow. I'm like, this has been life-changing.
Yeah.
But I went on with my life, like, the things that the Lord was telling me to do that I needed to do, and I did that. And one day I woke up and I was like, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to bring people back to understand who they are. This is nothing. Sometimes just there's certain places in the world that you can step on that realigns you to the truth of your being. Most people are just lost, doing their 9 to 5s, just working, but they're lost. They don't know who they are. Why am I here? Okay, I've believed God. I've known God since I was 12. Like, there's nothing of the Bible you'll tell me that I've not researched. I know the Bible. I know God. But sometimes you need to go stand and be grounded and know who you are.
Yeah.
So anyway, I woke up, I told my husband, I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. He looked at me and he said, I totally agree. And I was like, okay,
wow.
That's all I needed.
That's all you needed.
That's all I needed.
So I'm you've left me speechless, like, which is very seldom, but I'm going 1 to 2 people who know how to get to this location.
Correct. So one of the last wisdom keepers, his name is Credo Mutwa. He actually died 2022, I think it was. Mind you, if you end up looking for him and so forth on YouTube, he is a little bit out there because he's really into traditional African, like when you cross-reference things that he talks about, you'll understand, then you begin to understand. But before that, you think he's crazy, like this is some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But he was one of the last wisdom keepers, and he's the one who explained actually to this gentleman what each stone represents and what happened there, who did what, everything. When I say everything, even the history of the world, he knew everything. It is it's crazy, just a human being knowing so much information.
So how old do you think he was when he passed? Like, how old was he?
He was 92, 93.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
and so
he was old.
So okay. It's been with us for years, for centuries. It's ours. And then there are people who are coming in. Are they trying to change things? They move the rock? Were they supposed to move the rock? No, they didn't move the rock.
No, they were not supposed to. The mother rock, they were not supposed to move it, but they did because they understood the power that it carries. When I talk about consciousness, it's a library. So all of us, the pineal gland is made up of the same elements that this rock carries. And so your pineal gland is actually like full of information, like truly understanding your higher self. It's all stored within the pineal gland, which is why we have all the craziness that happens with the water and everything, so that all that is shut down, that those crystals become hardened. And so it's not easy to connect.
Yeah.
But it's a library. We were never supposed to be talking. You can even read that in the book of Enoch. We were never supposed to talk. We were supposed to communicate telepathically. So if you understand that, it's because through the pineal gland, through those crystals, but because everything has just been changed, we're not able to. And again, it just, I don't know, like when I think about it and I cross-reference it with the Bible, I'm just like, how can it even be wrong? Like, how can it even be, like, it's in the Bible. This is exactly what's there.
Mm.
God didn't make a mistake talking
Yeah.
about the rock, like
Yeah.
Christ the rock.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what is the reference with that? Why did the ancient people use these rocks? I'm in Spain right now. So I've been visiting like a lot of churches,
Mm-hmm.
put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing. It's these huge rocks that you think to yourself like, can a human being carry this big of a rock and put it on top and then build this massive, but how
Mm.
did they do it? The pyramids of Giza, how did they do it? How did they build such big structures
Mm.
being human beings?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's you understand who you are
Mm-hmm.
and what your power is and what you're able to do. And then
Mm-hmm.
you do it.
And you do it.
So I
Yeah.
think we've lost so much of that, of who we are and who
Yeah.
God created us to be.
Yeah.
We've lost that along
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah. The grounding has left. We don't know about how being grounded and what that entails or what that means.
Correct.
Wow. So okay, so you're at the top of the mountain. Is it I'm thinking of how do you get to the top of the mountain on the bus? Is the bus on those, how it's on the edge and they show it on
No,
TV where it's
no,
like you're trying
no.
to how do how do
It's
you get
just no, it's not on the edge, but it's just in the mountain.
so
That's all.
you're just going
Up. You're just going up.
so
You're just
how
going up until you find the location. And this is a big mountain, so you have to really know where to turn, where you're going. Um, but I wanted to say, you were asking me, like when you got there, how did you feel and so
Mhm,
forth.
mhm.
I think one of the things that stood out to me was I have never seen so many ladybugs flying all around me. Like
Really?
it was the craziest thing, and I thought, is it just so many ladybugs just flying all around? And I
Wow.
thought, the minute I stood out of that whole enclosure, there's no
Mhm.
ladybugs. The minute I come in, there's just all these ladybugs, different colors, and I thought, wow, this is interesting. Like, I think I've only seen so many ladybugs once in my life,
And now
but
at the
I'd
top
never
of the
seen so
mountain.
many.
Wow.
you know. And I thought, okay, just let it be. And I just try to soak in as much as I can.
Yeah.
Because usually
Yeah.
when I go to places, places like that, like I just take time to just feel
Mm.
and connect with myself, connect with God, connect with
Yeah.
everything happening around me.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So what about the sound? How did it sound at the top of the mountain? Where did you hear nature? Um, were people not talking as much? Like what was the sound like? Was it peaceful?
very quiet, very
Mm,
quiet. It was
mm.
very quiet. We went in the morning. It was so quiet, very quiet. Um, I was telling Edwin, and I was like, this looks like a starship. Like there's the major rocks where when the sun comes up,
Uh-huh.
it comes right in between these two pillars. Let me call it
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
And I was like, this looks like a spaceship. Like, are you sure? And he was like, well, they might have gotten the idea from somewhere, like, but I was like, it looks like a spaceship to me. But he was like,
Yeah.
no, it's not. But the sun rises in between and then it goes up. So it's funny that we hear that the birthplace of the sun is in New Zealand
Mm.
because of the whole time thing that
Uh-huh.
they
Uh-huh.
came up with,
Uh-huh.
Greenwich time. But anyway, beautiful. It was just beautiful, just magnificent.
Wow. So how long is the trip from where you start to get to the top of the mountain?
Okay, so um, it'll be almost 8 days. It'll be 8 days from the time you land in South Africa. I'm yours. I'll take care of everything from the time you land until I drop you back at the airport and you get your flight to come back to the States. If you decide you wanted to stay a little bit longer, I mean, I can talk to you about it, because there are other beautiful places, to visit that. I mean, while you're there, you might as well. We do plan on visiting the oldest caves in the world. Um, so one of the things that are in the caves are communication chambers. When you're in it, so you ask yourself, like, how did they communicate, through thousands of miles to say, hey, there's war, or hey, this is happening.
Right.
There are these rocks that if you just hit it once, the vibrations, the frequencies go thousands of miles. And so they would be able to communicate between villages if something was happening from that one location. It's unbelievable. So we plan on doing that. We plan on 100% doing a safari, because if you come to Africa, you have to go to Kruger National Park. You've got to do a safari. It's part of it's part of your
Right.
You have to do it to just see the majesty, the beauty of the animals and nature and so forth. We will do, like, the healing circles would be like a specific day, because it would be nice for people to just, I don't know what people are coming with. I don't know what anybody has, but to just come and realign yourself, be realigned without anybody touching you. Just stand on the land and let the land realign you and heal you and restore. So just depending on the circles that there's tons of, and they've not even explored all of them, to be honest with you. But the more I think about it too, is if there are over 1,000 frequencies, we only know how many frequencies do we know here on Earth? Like, how many have we been? And there's over 1,000, each with its own vibration. It's unbelievable. So being able to go into a couple, whatever you can go into as a person, whatever you want. But Edwin will be able to show us, like, hey, this is the one that does. There's one specific for women who want children, specific, that helps with that whole thing.
Yeah.
So he'll be able to tell you which ones do what.
So when I had asked about the distance, like when you get to the mountain or the area to start at, how long does it take to get to the top? Is it a day? Is it 8 hours?
No. It's so the hotel that we chose, it'll take us about 40 minutes to get to the bottom of the mountain.
Okay.
It'll take us about 30-40 minutes to get up to the top.
Okay.
And then we'll walk the rest of the distance.
Okay.
And it's not a bad walk. So, and then we'll walk the rest of the distance.
Okay.
And then we have a few, like, we have some where people can sit down and learn about the culture of South Africa, different tribes, different cultures in South Africa. So we will have different people coming to teach about all those different things, learning about that, the food. We'll have different foods of, from Africa, from different tribes in Africa. Like, I really want it to be such an enriching tour and a testament of humanity. Like, it's not, for me, like, I get it, like, Ghana is great. I love Ghana. But I don't want to take people back to remembering the torture and remembering that. The reason why I chose this and why I felt I was led to this was, we have to change the narrative and we have to heal.
Yeah.
We have to restore and heal. Yeah. So if we keep on holding on to trauma, you cannot move past it. And we've got generations to build.
Yeah.
We've got generations that are waiting on us to bring that healing and restoration. Right. So that is my heart, but it's not just geared for, because a lot of people have been asking me, like, is it just for Black people? Like, can white people come? Everybody has originated from Africa, period.
Period.
And that's all I have to say.
I am like, I was not expecting this. Like you have really, um, you've really inspired me. Like I feel like I'm missing something. Like I need to go get healed. I might need to go to the mountaintop.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's so beautiful.
yeah.
I kid you not. Like it is beautiful. The whole region is
Mm,
just gorgeous.
yeah.
So like I said, this is my first tour.
Mhm,
And I've got specific things that I feel like the Lord has just been guiding me, like, no, you need to start here
mhm,
before you move people to the next. I
mm.
even have not been able to go to the next stop because I was like, you need to start here.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so yeah,
yeah. Well, someone had a question. Nikito
sure.
says, ask about the rock communications, by the way, the tribes
The rock communications between the tribes.
between the
Uh,
tribes. I said, by the
Have
way.
you have you? I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this. Okay. Um, in the Khoi Khoi, who are part of they're part South African, part Botswana, Lesotho, partly Zimbabwe with the Ndeveles and so forth. They don't they don't have all this. They don't have communications like we do.
Hmm.
A woman will leave home and not have told her relatives that she's coming, but they know she's coming. It'll take her like a week walking in the desert with no GPS, but nowhere to go.
But they will know she's coming.
The crystals. So
Mm,
Edwin was explaining when you get to a place where, like when you touch the rocks,
mhm,
if you've got so much trauma and so much craziness going on,
mhm,
sometimes you're not
mhm,
going to be able to sense anything or feel anything because you just be like, oh, it's just a rock.
mhm,
But
mhm,
if you're really connected within yourself
mhm.
and you're open, why would Jesus say, if you don't praise me, the rocks will speak out, the rocks will speak,
Cry out. Yeah, yeah.
they will cry out. How is
Mhm.
that possible? How, do they have a voice? They do. And
Hmm.
honestly speaking, like when I was there, it's the first time I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, like these are libraries. They are actually libraries of information.
Wow.
It's just understanding how to communicate with nature.
Yeah, yeah. And we've gotten so used to having
Correct.
so much noise that
Correct.
when we are sitting still and quiet, we don't know how to handle that. We're like going, I need something else. It's too quiet.
Correct.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
touch my phone. I gotta look who
yeah,
texted me. I gotta.
yeah, 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 yeah. Walter, who is in Pennsylvania, says it absolutely sounds like a spiritual awakening experience and journey. It does.
It
It
does. Yeah.
does.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Walter.
Yeah. Monique
Thank
says,
you.
hello, everyone. Hey, Monique. Monique is from Georgia. We got people
Hi,
coming in here.
Monique.
Tammy Bratt. Tammy, thank you for joining. I think I've never seen your name before, so I welcome you tonight. She says, maybe I'll go to Africa someday. Yes, yes,
I'll take you, girl.
yes. So um we have Albertina Walker on. I love saying the name, Albertina Walker. Look here, I'm gonna say your name. I'm gonna see if I get this right. Did I say the last name correctly earlier?
Yeah, Walker. Yeah.
No,
Is-
no, the other name.
You mean
Uh Chipo Chidziva. Chidziva?
yes, Chidziva. That's my
I
maiden name. Yeah,
I said it
Chidziva.
right. Okay, because I
Yeah,
think
you
was
did.
your sister on early? Was that your sister?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm probably messing up the name. I hope I'm not, but I was like, so it's Chipo.
That's my middle name. That's my middle name. Yep.
So what does Chipo mean?
It means gift of God.
Interesting that you tell me that because anytime you ask anyone who is from Africa, there's always a definition for the name, a meaning of the name. And we don't have that
Yeah.
here in the States. You know, they give us a name. We're
Yeah.
like, what does that mean? It's like, I don't know what that means unless it's an unusual name. But yeah, wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah. That's yeah. I'm a twin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your
So
twin's
yeah.
name?
Albert.
Wow.
Yeah.
Albert and Albertina.
Correct.
Wow.
But yes,
Interesting.
I really, really would love, like I said, I think the other thing that a lot of people think, let me put it this way.
Hmm.
Many people tell me, like, oh, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. How would I afford Africa? The flights, they're like 10,000. I don't know where people come up with these ideas and all this stuff in their heads.
Hmm.
Um, it is not as bad as people think it is,
Hmm.
honestly speaking.
Yeah.
It really is not.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just a matter of Google for flights. Go on Google. Google flights and
Uh-huh.
Priceline. I use Priceline a lot for a lot of my travels.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I compare.
Yeah.
Um, but from Austin, it's not that expensive. And I
It's not
just
that
why
expensive.
also why I chose South Africa. I was telling Pepper earlier. Not only for what the Lord wants to do and what needs to be done.
Hmm.
Um, I really think I was telling her like how because of the conversion rates, if you were to
Hmm.
stay, let's say, an extra week and maybe you want to visit Cape Town or Durban,
Hmm.
um, it is unbelievable how
Hmm.
far your money will go. It
Right.
is not what people tell you it is. Let me just
Yeah.
tell you that. I don't know if you come and if you want to come back again. I don't know. Because Africa is just amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes. Carolyn says, I visited South Africa, Cape Town twice. It was
Correct.
amazing. Yeah.
It is amazing. Cape
Yeah.
Town is amazing. Johannesburg is beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Nikito says, computers have silicon and humans have a crystal behind our ears.
Yeah. Holocrystallite
Mm,
elements.
mm. Wow.
Um, same elements. Like I said, if you go to Stonehenge in England, if you go to Machu Picchu, if you
Hmm.
anywhere in the world, you will
Hmm.
find the same elements. You know, and I don't know, like if a lot of people are into like understanding how the root chakras work, how the chakras work, but
Hmm.
Africa is the root chakra. So
Hmm.
everything has to come from that. It has to come from Africa. So if we are the root chakra, so where would be the mother rock, or where would be the rock that is sustaining everything else? It has to be in Africa.
It has been Africa. Wow.
So to just understand that
Hmm.
is, you know, unbelievable. Like the guy who actually found it, the guy who found this place, his plane crashed because when he went over it, and he had been flying over it for years. He's been in South Africa for years, flying over this location all the time. But once the and I think it's like an unveiling. Once the unveiling happened, his plane began to crash. Everything just switched off in his car, in his airplane. And he thought, this is strange. Like, what happened? So he went back the next day and he actually crashed. His
Huh?
plane completely crashed. He switched off. The minute he got to that location, everything switched off and then he went down. So, and he survived because he was like, okay, something is there. And that's how he found it. Not that we didn't know about it. And I need to clarify that. We knew about this location. We knew about these sacred sites all through Africa.
Yeah.
This specific one we knew, but it was kept and hidden for a reason. It is not one of these sites where thousands of people go. Only a few. When I say like when he saw me, I was like, "How did you find it? You're probably one of the first African people besides the wisdom keepers that has come here." And I was like, "I don't
Mm.
understand." My niece's boyfriend, who lives 40 minutes away, had never heard of it. Everyone that I spoke to had never heard of it because it was closed. The time had not yet come for it to be unveiled.
So, when did you find out about this? Like, what year was it?
Last year,
Last year.
last year,
So do you
through
think that?
Terrence Howard,
So
who
do you?
went there.
So do you think that when people start coming, it kind of takes away from the sacredness of it? Do
It
you
it
think that
it
it's?
it it does. It does, especially if people come doing crazy things in these, but they do. no matter where you go, which is why I think now, like for Stonehenge, it's closed. People can no longer walk in the Stonehenge or touch the rocks anymore.
Yeah.
They cannot walk amongst. They cannot walk on the land.
Yeah.
All that has been closed off.
Wow.
And I think we're getting to that point with most sacred sites where they're just going to be closed off.
Yeah. So, does anyone live like
No,
no one lives in that
no,
area? Oh,
no,
wow.
no, no.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things that I'll just have to, I cannot
Yeah.
disclose, but yeah,
Yeah.
no, nobody lives. Nobody lives
I
there.
understand. Mm.
Mm-mm.
Nikito says spiritual Wi-Fi, the crown chakra is in Tibet, Egypt, is the best chakra.
Mm-hmm. Spiritual Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's like spiritual Wi-Fi. Wow,
Yeah.
this is great. Walter says, so I hate to assume this, but has that European man is receiving credit for
Yes.
finding this discovery?
Yes. 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 Unfortunately, the gentleman whose plane crashed, um, I think he had good intentions to try
Mhm.
and bring people um, to understand and to be like, hey, there's something here.
Mhm.
But he was paid so much money
Mhm.
to keep it hush hush.
Wow.
Because I think when you understand the sacredness, when you understand anything that's going to heal the human
Yeah.
body
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
realign you, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Mhm.
anyway, yeah. But I mean, it's sad. But he's done so much research. Like when I'm talking about all the frequencies and stuff, he did
Mhm.
so much research. I mean, so many people paid for it to help with all that info. So
Wow.
kudos to him. He wrote a book, you know. But yeah, he did. And so only mainly Europeans have been going there, believe it or not.
And so, with that being said, Europeans are going. It is in our backyard.
Correct.
Is it that we respect the grounds? Is it necessary? Do
Um,
they feel it's
I
necessary for them to go? Because I don't know. Should they
I
go?
think Christianity really I don't know how to put this, like did a number on the African continent as a whole.
Mm,
Um, if everything is scary and everything is evil, everything
mm,
is dark,
mm,
the perception, when you
mm.
see that, your perception will always be like, what if there's this? What if there's that? What if there's this? Immediate.
Yeah.
So you're not open to even say, like, okay, why did they like, for example, Great Zimbabwe
Mm,
is one of the greatest civilizations ever built on planet Earth.
mm,
We don't hear about it, nobody talks about it. But one of the greatest, the amount of gold that came out of Great Zimbabwe alone in a space of like maybe 20 years
mhm.
is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Not because they didn't care. They to them gold was nothing because it
Yeah.
was everywhere. It was
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Right. Right.
But when you look at it and you're thinking only the negative, that's what you
Mhm.
get. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying, like, if I were to take people, which I don't mind, people should go to Ghana, people should go see all that
Mhm,
because it
mhm,
is
mhm,
history.
mhm.
But if it is taking you back and linking you back to the trauma,
Yeah.
then there is no passage, there's no moving forward
Yeah.
because you're just
Yeah.
linked to that. But
Right.
it's the same thing with us. It's the, oh my gosh, it might be, there might be this, there might be that. And so
Mhm, mhm.
people don't go.
Yeah.
However, like I said, it was closed.
Hmm.
Spiritually, it was closed until a certain time. The gentleman that I was telling you about was a Selusi, a wisdom keeper. He was actually initiated when he was 19. In 19, I think he said in the 1940s or
Mhm,
earlier.
mhm.
So imagine from that time, now we're in 2020, I think it was opened in the 2012, when everything else began to open up around the world. That's when that also opened up.
That's when it opened up. Wow.
So nobody knew. Like, think about all the places that they're finding out now. Like, oh my goodness, we found a pyramid under. Oh my gosh, we found, because there was an opening. Now
Mm.
things are being opened. They
Yeah.
were veiled.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of Africans didn't go, because it was veiled.
Yeah.
And now that it's there, it's like, well, should we go? Should we not go?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah. Walter says, I knew it. This is what Europeans always do when it comes to our culture and history. Hmm. And Nikito says, all of the healers were quiet during COVID and all the other pandemics. Hmm.
Mm.
Interesting. So, I was really intrigued with the bio that you sent me. I want to read it, but I know that I'm gonna mess up because I'll be trying to put my words in. I'll be like, oh, was that today? Mhm. So let me see. I want to reach y'all this information. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. So this tour is not simple. Um. Simply Tours, they are a return to the land, to our origins, to ourselves, and to the I am. Our founder, Albertina Chipo Chidziva Walker. Okay, I got to stop you there because this is a thought. So your name was Albertina, right?
Correct.
So did you set out to marry someone with the last name Walker? Just curious.
No.
I know you said I want to be an Albertina Walker.
No.
You're like, no, I did not. Okay. I was born and raised in Zimbabwe before pursuing her higher education in the United States. With undergraduate degrees in marketing, accounting, and an MBA in finance, her professional path was firmly established. Yet it was motherhood that awakened a deeper calling, one that led to her to question identity, origin, and the spiritual journey of mankind. The name, it's your turn. The name,
Alkebulan.
thank you, meaning Garden of Eden or Mother of Mankind, is a name almost erased from history, yet it carries with its truth of origin. From this truth came a longing to reconnect with the land, to rediscover sacred stories, and to create pathways for others to experience the same. At
Alkebulan Tours.
We believe that self discovery is not bound by religion, color, or geography. Humanity is more than division. We are creativity, resilience, and divine essence. Our tours are designed to guide participants into untrodden spaces that awaken the heart, revive the spirit, and remind us of the great I am within. We do not focus on sites of bondage, but on places that give life, places that invite reflection, healing, and reconnection with God's presence inside us all. As the scripture reminds us, stand at the crossroads and look. Ask for the ancient past, ask where the good way is, and walk in it, and you will find rest for your souls. That is taken from Jeremiah 6:16. Our mission is simply yet profound to awaken the heart of
Alkebulan.
and through it, the heart of humanity. That was beautiful. I did good reading that.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
That is my heart. That is my heart.
Wow.
It truly is my heart. It truly is my
Huss.
heart.
So y'all are wondering why she's on, right? I want to thank you for also being a sponsor and a partner of the Hot
Thank,
Pepper Show.
thank you.
You're welcome. So y'all, she's doing a tour. Hello, Oscar lover. How you doing? Ocean lover. Why did I say Oscar? Oh, I said it again, Ocean lover. I call you Oscar. Why do I call you Oscar? It looks like Oscar, but it's Ocean. Hey, Ocean lover. Thank you for joining us. So, there's a tour taking place It's called Where Heritage and Spirit Meet. Reserve your spot today. Today, y'all. Today. So the tour is going to take place December the 2nd through December the 10th of this year, y'all. The total cost is $2,700. $2,700. This includes airport transfers, all accommodations, food, non alcoholic drinks, and ground transportation while you are in South Africa. That does not include airfare. Okay. I'm excited. I'm going, what am I doing December the 2nd? And I'm going to type the website in. If you put the code Africa in the website, there's a discount. Okay. Let me see. Let me type the website. Okay. Here is the website. This is the website. And the code is Africa. I should have put it on the same line. Okay. So there's the website. Here's the code Africa. So how long is the flight?
So from Austin, so I'm in Austin. Um, it'll be 3 hours to the East Coast, but if you go through Houston, you can get a direct flight to South Africa, and it's like
Oh,
direct flight from Houston is
come,
like
yeah, come on and
16
say it. Yeah,
hours,
come on,
like
come on.
16 hours. Yeah. But I
Six.
just do it like I'm just like, let me just suck it up and do what I need to do because I hate this breaking up and then stop in Europe and then carry on. So usually I do it that way. But if you want, you can break it up in Europe and then and go.
Is there a lot of
Um,
turbulence over the water? Is there a lot of turbulence? Is there a lot of
no,
turbulence?
no, 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 there's not. We're not the Bermuda Triangle, y'all. No.
Wait, you fly over the Bermuda Triangle?
I said we're not going over the Bermuda
Oh,
Triangle.
look at
We're
you.
good.
You
We're
see, I took
good.
my glasses off. I said, you fly over the Bermuda Triangle? I was like, what?
No, 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 no. We're good. We're good. Yes,
Wow.
it's like 16 hours from Houston
From
or
Houston.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, to Johannesburg.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we will be there waiting for you. Everything from the minute you land, you do not need to worry. You can put your feet up and rest and enjoy the beautiful hotels of South Africa.
Oh, you got me excited. I'm like, so Monique says, how many tours do you do a year?
So this is my first inaugural tour.
Okay.
Next year, I'm planning on doing three because there's specific sites that I really want to unveil.
Okay.
I'm so excited about in Zimbabwe, and then I'm hoping to combine at some point, but it might be like maybe a 2 week thing where I combine both South Africa and Zimbabwe
Okay.
all at the same time. But yeah, so 2, 3 a year is what I'm targeting at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many shots do you have to have if you've never been to Africa?
Uh, I don't think you need to have a shot, but that's just me. I don't think you need a shot. My kids don't get shots.
And they've gone and came back and they're still here. Your
They're
oldest is,
still
yeah,
alive, and
they're
they've
still
been
alive.
to South America, and they're still alive,
So
and they've
it's
been
not a
to
requirement.
no, mm-mm,
Okay. Okay.
no,
Okay.
no, it's not a requirement. No. And I mean, there's certain things that will tell you, like in terms of like malaria, people. I think that's the only one that I would be worried about, if anything, is malaria.
Hmm.
But the season you're going to be coming into is a drier season, so there's not a lot of water, so there's no rain,
Okay.
so the chances of even getting malaria are very low. And Southern Africa doesn't have that issue anyway. But if you did, they're $2. Pills are only $2 at the pharmacy before you leave.
$2. $2. $2.
Yeah.
Two
And the
dollars.
things like, you just ask us, like, ask us if you have any questions, just ask us, hey, do I need to get anything in the pharmacy before I leave? We'll take you to the pharmacy. You don't need prescriptions for most things.
Yeah.
You might
Okay.
not need prescriptions. We get stuff for you, and then you come back. So, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Monique says, how many hours from Atlanta? Well, since you're
I
in
am
Atlanta, which
from
is
so
East
from
Coast.
Atlanta. That would be our Delta. It took me, so subtract 3 hours. So it
Okay.
was like 15. I think it had been like 14, 15 hours from Atlanta
Okay.
on
Okay.
Delta. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's bearable from Atlanta, honestly speaking.
Yeah. Patrick says, what about King Tut's Revenge?
I don't know what that is. What does that mean?
I don't
What
know.
does that mean, Patrick?
Albertina said that with, what does that mean? What you talking about? Tell me. What are the squirts? I don't know what the squirts are.
I don't know what the squirts are.
I don't know. Look at we over here to Googling. Like, I don't know what that is. Okay. I don't know. So y'all, the website, here's the website. And the code is Africa for you to get a discount. So I'm gonna read this information to you again because the total cost is $2,700. And that includes airport transfers. And you're talking about airport transfers. What is airport transfers?
That means so from the airport to the hotels. So we will have 3 different hotels we'll be staying in.
Okay.
The first night will be right in Johannesburg.
Okay.
The next couple of nights will be up in the mountains, and then the third one will be in Kruger National Park. So at the safari.
Okay. Oh, so this trip will be the safari.
Yes, I mean you
Okay.
cannot come without. Oh,
So spell
exciting.
Kruger.
Kruger.
Oh, ER. Oh, like the store, Kruger. Okay.
Yeah, Kruger
Okay.
National Park. Hmm. Yeah, it's
Okay.
one of the biggest safari national parks in the world, so it'll be fun.
So is this a safari that we can actually touch the animals? Nope.
No,
I didn't
no,
think so. Thank
they're
you.
wild.
Okay. Tell her. Animals usually are. And I'd be like, why y'all
No,
touching
you
them?
can do like you can touch like maybe the like some zebras if they'll let you.
Mm-hmm.
Giraffes are not, they're not bad. Um, some elephants, some, not all elephants,
Mm-hmm.
but usually they'll tell you like just keep your hands inside. We don't need anybody
Right.
getting hurt. But yeah, but
Wow.
I remember I touched giraffes and zebras. Not a big deal. It's the
You
big five
you
that you have to
did?
worry about.
Look, I'm like, you did? Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not.
This is
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it,
I love this.
it is beautiful.
Yeah, this is eye-opening. I was not expecting this. So I thank you. I thank you so much for reaching out to me and wanting to come on the Hot Pepper Show TV. This has been great information.
Thank you. I
You're
really enjoyed
welcome.
this, and I mean, it was definitely divine appointment how we met.
I
It's
know.
crazy, and even how you popped up. You kept popping up, and I'm like, okay, I gotta just reach out. I just have to reach out.
You're like, if she pop up one more time on my feed, what is this about? Oh,
Yeah,
golly.
I gotta pop.
Yes.
Let me
Yes.
talk to her.
And I want to commend you because people, y'all, she is devoted to her family. And this is a mother who believes in supporting her children. Her and her husband um, are speaking it into the atmosphere. They're instilling into their children their future and letting them know that they can do it. You know, you can do anything in life. You can achieve anything in life. So I want to tell. I just got to tell them about you because this impressed me about her. She is in Madrid, Spain right now,
Yeah,
and she is there because her son wants to play soccer, and he is 15 years old now. But
13, 13.
13. He's 13
Yeah,
years old. And so Madrid was the place that, well, where we gonna go? Where can you learn? Where can you learn to play soccer? Well, let's go to Madrid. So she's in Madrid now with her son, and her husband is with the other 3 children.
yeah, yeah.
And
Good
and,
man.
and for 3 years, she was taking her son to Dallas every week
Yeah, every week, and then we'll skip a week here and there. But yep, every week from Austin to Dallas. Yeah.
So the car was kind of driving by itself, right? Like, okay, we know where we have to go. You just sit over there and we go drive you.
We're gonna get there.
We're
Gotta
gonna
get
get
there.
there. We're gonna get there. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. God has been
So
good.
yes, he has. Yes, he has. And I know that your son probably thinks that you hung the moon. He probably says, "My mommy's the best."
Oh yeah.
You're like, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does. He
Yeah.
does. He does. Wow. Oh, Ocean Lover says that is beautiful. Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. That is. Whew, that's pretty cool. So, did you want to say anything before we leave? Any shout outs, any holla at yous, any thank yous, any
Just wanted to say thank you to everybody who came. I know Tammy, Patricia, Sunny. I, I cannot see who's on there, but just thank you, everybody who came. People that I do not know, thank you for coming. And just you are welcome on this trip. If you are looking for an adventure, or you're looking for rebirth, or you're looking for a change,
hmm,
join me. Join me. It will be
hmm,
life changing. You will be telling everybody you meet.
hmm.
So thank you again, Pepper. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank God and thank the toothpaste. It's like, and y'all, let me tell you how devoted she is. It is uh 3 o'clock a.m. Tuesday morning in Madrid right now. And doesn't
Yeah.
she look bright eyed and bushy tail to be on the hot pepper show? She's like, okay, I'm gonna get it
Okay.
going. I'm gonna get it going. We're gonna get it going. I'm gonna be ready. Walter says, wow, that's absolutely amazing. It sounds like her son will be a signed professional in Madrid within a few years. God is great. And Mrs. Albertina. Mm-mm-mm. Yes,
Thank you, Walter.
yes,
That's the vision.
yes. That's the vision. That's the vision. Oh, my sis Gloria's on. Hey, hey, Gloria, welcome. It's about time. Yes, she does. She does. She does. She does. She does. Yes, yes, yes. So it's been great, you guys. Coming up on next Monday, um, I will have Antonio McLendon. And you ask, who is Antonio McLendon? Antonio McLendon is the father of Samara Joy. And
Oh,
y'all know Samara Joy, she's gotten like 4 Grammys. 4 Grammys, y'all. Yes. Jazz singer. So her daddy is coming on my show. I can't wait. He is a singer himself. I tell him he's a singing fool. He can sing too. She comes from a singing family. So are you gonna take us outside? No.
no, 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 no. My laptop is dying.
You gotta get a charger.
Yeah.
There you are. You have to get a charger. Okay, so Walter says, everyone, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share with others. Yes, please do. You've been on since, oh, you just ain't been talking. Okay, okay, okay. Lori Locke says, love you, Albertina. I'm going to make it happen. I will be on one of your tours. Oh,
Yay!
nice.
Thank you.
Do you know Lori?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thanks,
Hey,
Lori.
Lori. Thank you, Lori, for joining us. Thank you for joining the Hot Pepper Show. Thank you for subscribing, girl, and tell everybody else. Tell them,
Yeah.
tell everybody, tell everybody. So yes, this has been great. Don't forget, check out. Oh, I was supposed to let y'all know. Hold on. Duh. Hold on. Let me let y'all know the link for you to watch the interview. I had an interview last Wednesday, and of course it was let me see. There it is. So let me copy this link so y'all can watch this awesome interview that took place because we had a great time. Here it is. So check out this interview. There's the link. Interview was done last week and it was about me and my album. It was showcasing the album that I have. There's the link. So please check out the interview. You're going to love it. It was lots of fun and you get to find out some things about me that you didn't know because People very seldom interview me. Matter of fact, that was my first interview for the album and maybe twice before in my lifetime. And I've been doing radio for 34 years. So it was good. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. I was very relaxed, very relaxed. Ocean Lover says, many thanks, Pepper, Albertina, and all. Thank you so much, Ocean Lover. I
Thank
got
you,
it,
Ocean
Ocean Lover.
Lover.
Oh, you said it right. I'll be saying Oscar. It's like my name is not Oscar. I'll be trying.
Yeah.
So everyone, please support. Oh, nice. Yes. It's great, great, great. And also, if you missed my show on Saturday, I did an interview. I paid tribute to D'Angelo. And so I did a whole 3 hours on D'Angelo. And let me see videos live. Let's go over here. Excuse me. I'm just coughing. Sorry. I apologize, y'all. Okay. I will find the link and let y'all know what the link is. I can't find it right now. But yeah, the link for D'Angelo, it was a great tribute, and I would love for you guys to see it. Okay. Congratulations, Pepper. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I forgot. Walter says, have a blessed remainder of your for everyone. And happy early birthday to me. Pepper, my birthday is Saturday, y'all. Can't wait. I'll be 61. So I think this year I'm going to turn it around and say I'll be 16. Because 61, 16, hey, why not? Ocean Lover says, congratulations. I can say 16. Congratulations, Pepper. Thank you, Lover. And then she says, I didn't know why our sister want to make me a guy. LOL. Oh, you know, I just think someone said, I think it's a girl. And I said, no, I think it's a guy. So you're a girl. Okay. Hey, Ocean Lover. Thank you. I don't know. So you guys, thank you. Thank you. Don't forget Saturday. I will be most likely doing my show. I've never done my radio show in the years of me doing radio. So I might be doing my show live on my birthday, which has never happened. So thank you. 62 where? 61. 61. I'm 61. Don't give me that extra year. Ocean Lover never answered the question on last week. No, but she should. Well, she just did. She said she's a female. Yes, LL. Okay, thank you so much. So you guys, KZIFM.org. Check out my website, thehotpeppershow.com. Monday is Antonio McLendon, and we're going to have a great time as always. I can't wait to be celebrating my birthday again on Monday. So love you guys. And Albertina, you have been so great. Thank you again for taking the time. And you are always welcome to come back because we got to hear about those other tours. And
yes, I will.
Yes,
100%.
Yes, 100%. Okay, so y'all,
thank you.
You're welcome. We're gonna play this song, and then after this song, you can go. But don't you leave before this song is played.
Okay.
Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just
You asked for it, you got it on the Hot Pepper Show. Playing good music and good conversation. The hottest topic that you hear. So let the music flow, resonate your soul. Let it heal your soul. Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just. Welcome to the Hot Pepper Show.